can't get it together, y'all. Hey, y'all, it's Chrissy O from Chrissy O's Clucky Chronicles YouTube channel, chrissyoshow.com, and I got turkey on the brain. Not turkey like floofs on the brain. I'm talking about turkeys that we put in the oven because it is Thanksgiving week. And I've got another vlog that will come out for you guys closer towards Thanksgiving. And it's going to show you how we make our turkey. It may come out around Thanksgiving Day or a little after. It just depends on when I get it all edited. Either way, I'm still going to give you guys a little rundown. Today's going to be a weird mix mosh of stuff because I can't get it together. Anyway. And anytime when it comes to being around Thanksgiving time, any kind of holidays, major holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's gonna kind of be like that for me. So I'll be able to get y'all like some sneaky peekies and maybe some recipe stuff here and there. Yes, Nanaroo, I know you would like my attention. I will be with you shortly. He's arguing with me. Let's go see what he wants. Okay, well, you wanted to come over here and talk to me, or did you want to talk to your girl instead? Okay, he doesn't know. Yeah, Virginia gave me a hard time with eggs again, but it's all right. And Nanaroo's still going to be the star of the show. And you know what? Chickens like protein. They like meats. They like turkey. And what I will do after we eat our turkey, if there's anything left, a little bit left on the bone that doesn't have too much grease, well, guess what? Oh, well, that scared them. I will give them food. Did you drop something, baby? Oh, no, she dropped something. Well, they just knocked the pan over, so that's kind of how that goes. Yeah, Bobby's arguing with me. I don't have any turkey for you right now, but you'll get some later on this week. I have a lot of prep work to do, and I'll probably do a vlog about that, how I prep and what I do and what kind of recipes and things am I looking for, because Thanksgiving as you get older looks a whole lot different when it did when you were younger, when there's people around and folks to come around and do things with. So my list got a lot shorter. That's unfortunate on how that goes, but as you get older, things do change, and you will learn that you will have to adjust, whether you want to or not. And sometimes, like with Thanksgiving and stuff like that, it can be an extremely sad time of year for folks, and I get that. Trust me, I'm there. Been there for a couple years now, especially since loss of my sister in 2017. She died from cancer at the very young age of 52. So we've had that major loss, and then we lost a whole entire family. My aunt and uncle and their son and all of that just gone within the matter of no time, you know, within that span from 2017 all the way up to 2023. I've lost quite a few family members. You know, people age, things happen, people get sick, they pass, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do to stop the whole aging process. And when you get older, things just come at you from all different angles and all different places, and it makes life change in an instant, and it makes things so different, just so different. And things that you were used to doing before, like going over to Grandma and Grandpa's house and everybody, I'm talking aunts, uncles, cousins, you name it, everybody show up at the table and everybody eat and everybody do. And then, you know, you get used to that as a kid, and then it just continues on, and it's like a yearly tradition and a yearly thing that you do. And then, like in my situation, after all of the people were starting to decline and pass and so on, and then you're left with bare bones. And then when you become the older person and the older adult and you get in your 50s, you're like, why the heck didn't they tell me all of this to prepare me? Honey, I'm telling you, ain't nothing going to prepare you for it. Not one thing is going to prepare you for this whole transformative season in your life. The only thing, hey Vader, the only thing that you can do is just make the best with what you have. Try not to make it as emotionally attached and as sad as it could potentially be. I mean, it's hard. It is hard. Don't get me wrong. Thanksgiving used to be full of just people. Every time I turn around, somebody's coming in the door. Then when my sweet little 93-year-old granny mama, when my little granny got to the point where she couldn't really stand there long periods of time to cook, and I don't know why people put that on older generations and older people to do. They just do. And she liked doing it until she just couldn't. And she finally said, hey, I need you to help. And over the last, I'd say 10 to 12 years, that's what I did. I did a bunch of the work me and my husband did, and other people would bring, you know, cakes and pies and candies and, you know, just stuff. But when they go, everybody trickles off and they do their own thing. And you know what? It's okay. Everybody's got families. Everybody's got things that they got to do. Just, if you don't have anywhere to go and nobody's invited you, you know what? It's okay. Just thank God you're here for another day, and just do the best you can for that particular day. Watch the Macy's Day Parade. Be thankful. Say, God, I thank you for me being here. I'm thankful for at least that, you know, because not everybody has some place to go. Not everybody has tons of family and stuff. I know I'm dwindled down to next to nothing now. But it is what it is. I've got my hubby, I've got my boys, and my husband's family's pretty large. So I'm very thankful for that. Even though I ain't got hardly anybody on my side left. You know, what I do have, you know, call them on the phone, chat with them, have a good time other ways. And plus, you can make Thanksgiving Day any day. Just because we celebrate it as this particular holiday doesn't absolutely necessarily mean everybody has to stop what they're doing and go to this place or that place or whatever. You can make your own Thanksgiving, make your own memories, make your own holiday, and do it the best you can so you're not, you know, sad. Don't wallow around in being sad and all of that, because I'm telling you, grief is already hard enough on its own. It was for me. And now that I'm a whole lot better from that and I can kind of move on, hey, that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to have a good time. I hope you guys have a good time. Let's take a little walk. So one of the things that I like to do, especially during holiday season, holiday time, is we like to travel. We like to do different things, go different places, see different things. So we have some wonderful local things that we get to do. You know, because we're in eastern North Carolina, there's plenty of these Christmas markets and, you know, metal lights and all of these places. We can go down to Raleigh or whatever and just go look around and see all the Christmas stuff that we want to see. And we just, you know, kind of make it a good fun time. And here's the thing, I had to learn this the hard way, is if you continuously force people to come together and do things that they don't want to do, they will resent you for it. And I noticed that over the years, people that made it a chore, that didn't want to come out and didn't want to visit and didn't want to do things, but they were forced to do it, as they got older, they decided that when they became of age to have their own families and their own holidays and their own things, that's exactly what they would do. and then they wouldn't participate because it was made to be a miserable thing for them. I don't wish that on anybody. Not at all. Not one bit. And I understand how that feels, because for a right good long time, growing up even as a teenager, I felt that. And now that I'm older, I'm in my 50s, and I kind of understand what that is, and you know how it feels to be forced into hanging around people you don't really want to hang around. You know, you can still do Thanksgiving and be thankful in your own ways and do your own thing without hurting other folks' feelings. Now, walking around down here in the front part of the property makes me very grateful and thankful that we do have what we have here. It ain't a whole lot, but we work really, really hard to keep what we've got. And it might not be a perfect palace place that you guys are used to seeing on here, but I'm telling you, good old southern country folks like us, whatever we got, we try to keep it in the best shape that we can. And we reuse, we recycle, we reduce, we just do it all, whatever we have to do, and make it work. And I guess I'm just saying in this whole vlog piece here is just to say, happy Thanksgiving, do it your way. You know, you don't have to have a turkey. You don't have to have a whole house full of folks. You used to have it, like I did, and that's okay. You know, be thankful for what you do have, even if it's just a little bit. That's what matters. You know, one more day above dirt's a good day, y'all, let me tell you, okay? And I've been very close to death my own self on the operating table. And I'm telling you, when you get those words and you wake up and the doctors is telling your family and your husband and them that, hey, she like not to made it, you learn real quick to be thankful for little teeny tiny things. So keep those holidays that you used to have in your memory banks. Just keep them there. Pull from the happy parts, not the sad parts, because that ain't gonna do you, me, nobody no good, okay? And it's hard sometimes to get out of that little kind of funk, you know, because grief is grief, it's lifelong, okay? But if you can't deal with it and you can't bear with it, call. I mean, call somebody. I know that there's these 1-800 numbers, because this is a hard time during the year. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all it is. It's a hard time during the year for anybody who's having to go through, you know, grief and not being able to do what you've been accustomed to doing. You know, so don't sit there and be sad all the time. I wouldn't want that for y'all. I don't want it for me. And if I can do different and make Thanksgiving with my immediate family just as happy and fun as it's always been, even though I don't have 30 or 40 people to share it with, it's okay. We do it our way, and we do the way that we need to do. And I want you to do the same thing too, so don't be sad, all right? And hey, if you even want to cook a turkey for just you, yourself, and your dog or your cat or your floofs outside, well, I'm going to give y'all that little recipe. I'm going to show y'all how to do it. And here's another thing. See these floofs out here? They don't care if it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, none of it. They're just out here having fun, doing their own little thing. Looking for snackies and hugs and a warm place to stay. And if you got shelter and you got food and you got a job and you got some friends and some folks, you know, don't make it so sad for yourself. I used to do that right after my sister Melanie passed, and that was hard. Then losing the grandparents and all that stuff, and then everybody else trickles away. It was kind of hard for me, but then I realized, you know what? I got a fabulous hubby, 26 years going into 27 years, and 3 really fabulous kids. And I got, you know, a couple of little aunts left and that kind of thing. And we ain't got to see each other every day, and we ain't got to do everything together all the time. And you got to make your own memories and do your own things. That just makes your time and what you do with it your own, without all the grief. Try to be as happy as you can. I know it's hard, but I mean, you're important. You guys are flock stars, and you guys are awesome. And me and my floofs here on this little teeny tiny homestead, farmstead, whatever you want to call it, well, heck, we'd be lost without y'all. So I'd hate to know somebody was real extremely just sad and overrun with emotion because of Thanksgiving, you know. Watch that Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade. That's fun. Take you a nap. Drink you a little hot toddy or something. If you ain't got nowhere to go, it's alright. We ain't got nowhere to go. We're going to be here. And I'm happy. Happy, happy. Being right here with these little floofs. Ain't that right, Tracy? He's showing you his good side, y'all. Anyway, so I'm going to take me a little walk around here in these woods, and I'm going to do that for y'all later on. Kind of show y'all around a little bit when all the leaves fall down. We got some otters out there. I'm hoping I can show y'all on these trail cams again. They're adorable. And that beaver, anyway. Beaver's going to have to be rehomed. He's going to have to live somewhere else. I don't know where he's going to live, but he can't live here. He's eating up my trees, and, you know, he might be cute and all that, but, yeah, I don't particularly like him stopping up my creek and flooding the land out here, so he's going to have to go relocate and have a new home somewhere else. I'm for sure he'll be happy somewhere else, so that's what we're going to be working on. But anyway, I say all this to say happy Thanksgiving to you, not to make you sad, not to make you upset or anything, but if you do want to cook turkey, I got you a good recipe. If you don't, you know what? For those of, you know, us and everybody else, some of us work, you know, on Thanksgiving Day, and Thanksgiving is whatever day you want it to be, whatever day you're off, you know. So just do what you can. Be thankful and grateful to God that you're up, that you're out and about, or even that you woke up. I really and truly wish for y'all to be just as joyful as you can be. Make this holiday your own special holiday with whoever in the world you want to make it with. And enjoy and go from there. And as I always say, y'all flock stars, I heart y'all great big. I really, really do. And if there's a recipe or something that you're looking for that you might think that my granny did it, honey, she probably did. So you can message me in the comments or whatever. Don't forget to join the email list, because all the subscribers here, hey babies, all the subscribers here, all of the email list subscribers on the website ChrissyOShow.com, y'all are going to get my free downloadable digital egg recipe book. I'm also going to be coming out with some Christmas things as well, but we'll talk about that a little bit later once we get closer to decorating and closer to Christmas. So anyway, if y'all can't be good, just be good at it, and don't be sad. And I'm going to put a number for those of you that may need it in the description box below, because I don't want y'all to have a tough time during Thanksgiving or any holiday season, because y'all are my flock stars and I heart all y'all great big. So see y'all later, and happy Thanksgiving.